We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. And we've also got the decadent, priceless princesses, connoisseurs, Angela Stokes Monarch, and Oriah Berry Monarch. So today, we're going to talk about fast versus slow detox. But before we do so, I want to say I had a wonderful first Father's Day. I got this amazing, pretty portrait from the pretty ladies, and Oriah loves that portrait. Maybe we should show it to Oriah. And look, Oriah, it's the pretty.
Can you see it?
Hi, everybody.
You just want to see those nice people, don't you?
Oriah, look, it's you. It's you. She loves it.
She thinks it's very funny.
Okay. And we're going to do another video tomorrow or the next day, I hope, on raw emotions and the spiritual aspects of detox and stuff like that tomorrow. Today, I want to talk about slow detox versus fast detox. And the way this works is the more foods you eliminate from your diet completely, without any exception whatsoever, the more you're going to detox. So the further you take it, the more you're going to detox. So we're going to go into depth in this right now. But really quickly, I'm going to tell them the Leave It Out story that I've said millions of times in the way back past. There's so many diets out there today. And I'm sure you've heard of many of them, such as the Zone Diet, the Macrobiotics diet, the South Beach diet, the Maker's diet, and the list just goes on and on and on. And all the creators of these diets, they claim to get results. They say people are healing from disease or losing weight and all sorts of things. To be honest with you, for the people that actually do these diets, you know, without veering away from them, I've seen many people get results, such as healing from disease and losing weight. And there's one common denominator on why all these diets succeed. And that common denominator is they all leave certain foods out of their diets completely without any exception whatsoever. And the crazy, ridiculous thing about it all is that every one of these diets we mentioned, they all eliminate the same exact foods. They just have different little rules, like you can have this little thing or not that little thing. But the reason why they all succeed is because they all eliminate these same exact foods. It's actually more important what you don't eat than what you actually eat in order to heal and lose weight. So you don't need to eat raw foods in order to heal or lose weight. You just got to eliminate the cause behind it. So now what we're saying here is we want to talk about the difference between slow detox versus fast detox. And the more you leave out of your diet completely without any exception whatsoever, not going in the closet and eating McDonald's hamburgers, the more you're going to detox. So for example, the most cleansing thing that anybody can do is what? Water fast. Is go on a water fast. Because you're eliminating everything from your diet but water, and you're going to cleanse and detoxify. You're supposed to like lie in bed and just cleanse. That's why the raw food diet is the closest thing to water fasting practically, besides juice fasting and stuff like that. It's pretty much fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, which is practically all water. So when you do that, you go into crazy cleanse mode and you feel like crap, and you detox, and people think the raw food diet doesn't work. And this is where colon hydrotherapy comes into play to help people and bring it to the next level of cleanliness, which equals next level of awareness of vibration, etc., etc., etc. So the reason when you eat a whole foods diet, you're eliminating less foods from your diet than if you were to eat a raw food diet, a cooked whole foods diet. So the detox will be slower. So that's it. The more you eliminate, the more you're going to cleanse.
It's kind of like, how far down the rabbit hole do you want to go?
Yes. I mean, you're going to be like, a raw food diet, you'll probably be just like, oh, Cleanse the colon, cleanse the colon. Ironically, the more you leave out of your diet, the more you're going to cleanse, and the more often we should be cleansing our colon. See, people think, oh, it's the perfect diet. Like, you're going to be detoxing years and years of junk out of your body, which we've talked about a million times.
So it's kind of like, how much do you want to put your foot on the accelerator? Like, water fast would be the ultimate, or you could just go to a fast food place once less often per week to begin with. And my own story would be a kind of case in point that there's a lot of stuff that can still be done without being 100% raw. In the very beginning of my journey, for the first couple of years, I was like 70-80% raw and still eating other stuff alongside it, and I released 160 pounds of excess weight in that first couple of years, and it stayed up ever since. So, you know, I didn't have my foot completely on the accelerator of being completely raw, and I went through all of that detox, you know. So there's levels, and it's always about meeting yourself where you're at, honestly. Like, if doing a water fast right now to you is just like completely scary, then don't do a water fast. I wouldn't want to do a water fast. I've never done a water fast, you know. I might do a juice fast. Actually, I wouldn't
90
right
days.
now.
She did a 90-day juice fast one time.
No, I'm breastfeeding. I wouldn't do that. I'm a raw foodist. That's where I'm at. You know, somebody else might be a whole foodist. It's just, where are you at, and how fast do you want things to go?
I'm an extremist, as many of you know, and I went 100% raw overnight, cleansed colon like mad, and all of a sudden I talk about my book, Raw Spirit, my third eye just opened. It's been vibrating ever since. Not because I did anything, not because I meditated, not because I prayed or anything like that. It was simply changing my diet, cleansing the colon, doing the psyllium bentonite cleanse, and booyah. And then the other things started happening, like praying and meditation and stuff like that, to make it even more profound, as you can experience. And then Angela, so the more you eliminate, the more toxicity that you eliminate from your body on a cellular level, meaning this is an ongoing thing. You don't just eliminate toxins in 3 days, 3 months, 3 years. We're talking decades. And the longer you do this and the faster you do this, the more clean you become on a cellular level. And the more clean, when your cells are more clean, there's more vibration. And this is the elixir of life. The thing that just feels so good. And tomorrow, Angela Stokes Monarch is going to be talking about the raw emotions, because I'm all cut and dry. You stop eating the food, you detox, you cleanse your colon whenever you become toxic from all this stuff from detoxing, and you're set. But there's this whole entire, I can't help but not eat the garlic bread or this, and they start crying. And we did an interview one time with a girl. We usually do separate interviews to avoid, well, ever since then we've been doing separate interviews. All of a sudden they just started talking about, like, a person answers the question, they start talking about garlic bread, and like there's this whole entire female conversation about garlic bread and cravings, and I'm just sitting there like, why am I here? Nah. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to get into the emotional aspects, and Oriah Berry Monarch is in the house. And who do we got here?
Angela Stokes Monarch and
Oriah!
Chim Chom's mewing in the background.
When I talk really sweet like that with her, because she does it, I'm just imitating her. Sometimes she just talks really sweet, and then it's like a communication. She's just like, okay. And Matt Monarch, in love with the two beautiful ladies over here. And we'll see you next time at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.